Hello and a very warm welcome to Her Space. In this podcast, it's all about women inspiring others. I'm your host, Edna Thiongombogwa, and today we have a wonderful guest. She's known to many of you. She empowers women, she loves mothers. She's a wonderful events manager and host. She runs the amazing Supamamas. I want you to introduce yourself. Karibu sana, Christine.
Thank you very much, Edna. It's a pleasure to be here at Her Space, and thank you so much for the good work you're doing.
Thank you.
My name is Christine Khasinah. I am the founder of Supamamas. Supamamas is a platform that inspires, informs, and connects moms. It's a platform that enables moms to be the best that they can be. We have been running Supamamas alongside my partners, Caro and Miriam, for the past 12 years.
Wow, 12.
12 years running Supamamas, events company, mom empowerment platform. I always say that you have women and then you have moms.
Yes.
For me, moms are special to me because I feel they need extra support. I feel that once somebody becomes a mom, like the way I became a mom 14 years ago,
Yes.
you need somebody to remind you that you are awesome, you still got it, you can still go at your dreams and still run a family.
Wow.
And for the moms in business, for them to have support,
Yes.
to network, to connect, to find a space where they can promote their businesses.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Trust a Toastmaster. For such an introduction. I'm sure my team is like, Edna, that's how you should be speaking.
And former president, current
President.
Toastmasters Club.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're amazing, Christine.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how much we love you. Like, you inspire us. The first time someone comes to Supamamas, you can't stop coming. You know, and you can't stop talking about Christine Khasinah. You are amazing. And you've
honored.
built a beautiful community. And that is the reason why when I started this journey of my passion for mothers, I connected with Supamamas.
Yeah.
I was like, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
In fact, I was like, we need to do like every month an event just to bring mothers together.
telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've done a fantastic job. If you haven't been told, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
From one queen to another, thank you so much. Because
Yes.
sometimes when you're the vision bearer,
Yes.
and even for you putting this together,
Yes.
you never know who will be touched by whatever we talk about.
Yes.
And for me, it was being in that space.
Yes.
Like I've said before,
Yeah.
being a mom, young mom,
Yes.
switched on. I'm wondering, where are these other cool moms?
Exactly.
You know, it was before Facebook. Sometimes you tell.
14 years ago.
Yeah, it was just when Facebook had started.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when you tell young people, there was no
Yeah.
WhatsApp before.
They
They're
wonder
wondering,
when
how
is
are
that?
You guys? How
are
are you
you
guys communicating?
operating?
And before Facebook, that you needed to make a phone call,
How?
that was a landline.
Yes.
They cannot relate.
Yeah.
So then I was in this space feeling disconnected. I have come from the UK. I'm a young mom. And I'm thinking, I need to find a way to bring other moms together.
Yeah.
I was sitting at a job thinking, if I come tomorrow, I am going to kill myself.
You
Because I
didn't
was sitting
want
there
it.
so unfulfilled. When the alarm goes off, you're thinking,
Who is going?
tomorrow I am
that
sitting
job?
there.
Yes.
So with my marketing background, with my God-given ability to mobilize,
Yes.
I remember when I was young, my father used to tell me I would turn any small occasion into something. Just having dinner.
It was
It
a
wasn't even
banter.
dinner, it was called supper. Having
Yes.
supper, I turned it into some sort
whole
of
event.
event and just thinking, situkule tu.
Okay.
Yeah, so then with that I figured, let me bring moms together with the skills I have.
Yes.
If I'm sitting here feeling so unfulfilled,
Yes.
with all these beautiful degrees that I have.
Yes.
And at that point, I had a master's degree.
Yes.
And life happens and you find yourself in a place and you're thinking, if God finds me here one more time, he will strike me with lightning. This is not right. So I had to find a way to get out of there.
Yes.
So I've become a mom.
Yeah.
So join the skills of me being a marketer, ability to mobilize, and for some reason, ability to convince.
Yes. Because you do have that.
I don't know. I just
Keep power.
I think it's also the passion of I know what I want to
Yeah.
put together. How can you not see it? And then when
Exactly.
it all comes together,
Yeah.
there you are. But long story short, 12 years later, Supamamas then has become an events platform, but not just an events platform, a mom empowerment platform.
It is.
Where a mom comes there. If you come through for the first time for a Supamamas event, it's not your typical seminar workshop.
No.
You come and you feel there's a vibe, there's a sisterhood. You feel that you're not the only mom whose teenager is giving you a hard time, whose husband didn't come home the last night. But of course the husbands, this is not to say the husbands are not going home, but you get what
I know.
But just getting a space where you can exhale and relate with other women, other moms who are possibly going through things that you're also going through, that then you're not alone.
We have found a community in Supamamas. It's like home. Actually, that is the page, like, I mean, the WhatsApp, that's where I'm active. That's where you find, you know, like, it's a place to go and actually exhale, relax, laugh. I mean, it's like a whole comedy going on. Like last night, you find 200 messages.
I know, what were these people talking about?
Of people building on a topic like, you know, anything.
It's true.
You know, from whatever you may think of, and it's an open space. And then over time, you've brought all these experts in there. So we have lawyers in there, we have doctors, you know, like the gynaes who are always talking to women about menopause, different issues that people are going, you know, like it's from vagesio to menopause to,
absolutely,
you know, it's crazy.
You know,
I love Supamamas.
Thank you. I'm just looking at you thinking at the time when you were expectant.
Yes.
So then
that was my
role,
first Supamamas.
Can you imagine?
And I won a nice Pampers bag.
I remember.
Which I used for a long time.
Oh my gosh, quality products.
Very
Working with
good.
you that journey from the time you're having your newborn.
Yes.
Your newborn goes
now
to
he's
school.
5.
Now you've done toddlerhood.
Through
you are doing CBC now.
Yes, 2 hapo.
And then very soon you will do this other ages, then teenagehood.
Yes.
We even have moms who are 60. Our oldest mom in Supamamas, our vintage buddy is around, she's around 60. So now the kids are out of home. My point is working with a mom, the journey from the time you expect to the time that now. And in between, not losing yourself.
Exactly.
So one of the things I'm really passionate about, and I live it by just the way I live my life, very important for moms to remember to take care of themselves.
Yes. Oh, you're big on self-care.
I'm big on self-care. I'm really big on self-care.
And I love how you wake up and greet us and send us
something
nice,
motivational.
Something motivational. Just sometimes Monday morning and you're like, Queens, you got it.
You got it, because everything starts in the mind. You wake up, something has happened with the child, they forgot the homework yesterday or they didn't do it. Then the day just starts on a certain note. But just finding way to and just pause and tell yourself, I am not the only mom in this world. And all of us are doing the best with what we have. And most important is for me to find within these 24 hours. I have to find a way to take care of myself. You cannot take care of your family
if you're not taking care of yourself.
You cannot. You cannot work and excel at work or in business, whether employed or in business, if you don't take care of myself. So for me, I could be, maybe my spectrum is the extreme, because I travel around the world to go and run, and people find it to be so ridiculous sometimes. Ati unaenda Zimbabwe, kudu, naenda kukimbia. Unalipwa.
Like a marathon?
Yes.
Oh, you do that? I didn't even know.
So we have a calendar of events, like in the running community.
Oh, these are the Swaras and all?
Yes.
You're a member?
I'm a member of those. So I know, like now, when is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yes.
I'm waking up to go and run in Naivasha. But let me go back to the point.
I cannot run to save my life, so
but still, remember the other things you can do. If you're into yoga, if you're into walking, which is still a legit form of exercise, if you're skipping and all that. It's just important to find something to chuck out some time and take care of yourself physically, because then you're able to take care of yourself mentally.
True.
So for me, my poison is running. I've been running for the past 25 years. I've always been sporty.
Wow.
I've played hockey. I've played table tennis.
We can see the results. The results are telling.
I push weights. My main poison is running. So I wake up, and it's not every day, 3-4 times a week. And then I know in a month, for example, I need to hit 150 kilometers, 200 kilometers. But the point being, my people know in my house, Mama ameenda kukimbia, lakini atarudi. And they know that time for me is holy. That I have to take care of myself. If not, I'm not able to function. And I encourage women to just find something that they love. And even better still, imagine if you have people who love your children, and people do. Leave your children with somebody and travel with girls. And if you can't, like some of us, you can solo travel and
We need
jump
to
off
all
cliffs.
we need to go to Mexico, the whole of Supamamas.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Tutarudi.
As for some of those, we've done amazing things. Just
Yeah.
learning to love ourselves, because
Yeah.
eventually children grow and go.
And go and leave you. And then you have to come back to yourself.
So if your only identity was Mrs. or Mama,
Yeah.
so what happens to the
Yeah.
essence of who you are?
Yeah. I really love that, because you really center it on the mom.
Yes.
And you're focusing. I love how you're passionate about dressing up. The Supamama events.
Oh my gosh.
The dressing up is like so prioritized. It's so serious for you and for your team.
Yeah.
And it has become so important for us, the participants.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
When we were starting Supamamas way back when, even when you look at our pictures when we were starting out.
The other day you were posting them of 12 years ago.
Hey, you do a TBT and you're thinking, why, if I had a stylist or a makeup artist way back when?
Yeah.
This would have come out very different. But that's not the point. The point is, half the time moms walk around their houses with deras and t-shirts. Fact? The last time maybe some of them dressed up was on the day they were walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
They had lashes, some of them, and lipstick. Some of them, when they go to work, God forbid, they only wear dark colors and all that.
Yeah.
Not God forbid, but that's what they wear.
Yes.
Based on the industry they're working in.
Yes.
So they don't get to dress up. Or maybe you're going to a wedding then.
Yes.
But the whole idea is to get women to, once you take care of yourself,
Yeah.
and then you dress up like that,
Exactly.
that you've put effort into yourself, you're able to look at yourself differently.
Yeah.
And this is not to say that when you put on makeup is when you're pretty and all that.
Yeah.
But just the essence that you've gone out to shop for a new shoe.
Yes.
Because most of the time when a mom goes to a supermarket or wherever she is, she will buy everything for everybody except herself.
Yeah. You find that you've picked for everyone else.
So by the time you're thinking about coming to a Supamama's event, the first time you'll come, probably you'll be shocked. Lashes are here, hairs are here,
Yes.
gowns are here, outfits.
Heels.
But people actually have a budget of, you've seen the calendar, there's an event for Supamama. Say, for example, we are doing a parenting your teen event. Even if it's a basic event.
Yes, even the
they
sports
know
one
we have-
at Carnival.
Yes, they know we have an awesome
A dress
photographer.
code.
And my next best profile photo is coming from Supamama.
Yes.
People make an effort.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel good.
You are so right. Because even that, the photographers going around, taking people in
Yes.
groups, that you even ask people to take selfies now.
You feel special.
So you better
You
be
feel
looking
special.
good, yeah.
You feel
And people
special.
look good. I can
Yeah.
tell even me, some of my, even my now WhatsApp profile.
Yeah.
That
This is
photo
from a
is
Supamama's
Supamama
event.
photo.
No, it's important for
Yeah.
women to
Yeah.
dress up, go out there and buy
Yeah.
stuff that they like.
Yeah.
Not only for their children only.
Exactly. And it makes people feel good. What inspired you to start it? You said it was your own journey.
I think it was my own journey. And then for me, it was the helping moms
Yeah.
to feel good from inside out.
Out.
That is why I'm big on wellness and investing in yourself. So it's getting to that point in my life which I felt that even for other women possibly
Yes.
who are moms, that you feel lost in the mix of
Yeah.
being a mom.
Yes.
So one, just finding a way to build them from inside out.
Yeah.
That's why we bring the experts. That's why, for some reason, especially for the business events, I was able to convince, for most of the events, I was able to convince really big shots in the country.
Yes.
Women that we look up to.
Yes.
You know, you're Andia Gishuru, you're Tabitha Karanjas, you're Joanne Mwangi,
Yes.
Washeke, and what, like top women.
Yes.
For some reason, I was gifted to actually just have one or two conversations and they come through.
Yes.
To get moms to believe that there are people like us out there
Yeah.
who have done it
Yeah.
and we can do it.
Yeah.
If Vivo is in the US right now, what is stopping Tea
Can
with
you
Mom
imagine?
for it to be there?
To be
Or
the
Supamamas?
US, yes.
I don't even know why I've not done an event in South Africa or Afghanistan.
Yes,
or,
and we
Or,
should.
you know, somewhere.
Even Kampala.
I'm telling you. I've not even reached Meru.
Joburg. Cape Town.
There's so much to do.
You reached Mombasa though.
I've done Mombasa,
Yeah.
Kisumu, Nairobi. So the point is to see the exponential potential we have as moms, as
Yeah.
moms in business, as
Yeah.
women,
Yeah.
of what we can do when we commit into just building ourselves
Yeah.
inside out.
Yeah. I can tell you those are sought after events. If you're not a member of Supamamas, find Christine on Facebook.
You know what I should say?
Yes.
One of the things that I wish, do I wish? No. When we started Supamamas, we started it as membership based.
Okay.
Like
Oh, there was
possibly,
membership.
yeah, people used to pay money to join Supamamas.
What?
Like 1,000 bob or something.
Na sisi mlitukaribisha tu.
But maybe tutarudi huko. But before, but
We're
now,
happy to pay membership because
I
hatutoki.
know the quality. People get value. That one I know.
Hatutoki.
But the thing is, there's no membership to join Supamamas. If anybody is watching and they're thinking,
Yes.
how can I become part of the
community.
Supamamas community?
Yeah.
One, the events that we do, which is probably every other month or 2 of them in a quarter,
Yes.
5-6 events in a year,
Yes.
is that you can come to the events as long as you're interested.
Yes.
You don't have to be a member of Supamamas to come for the events. The
Yes.
poster is out. For example, now we are doing parenting, you're in, the event is this
Yes.
much, pay, come.
Yes.
For you to be part of this.
Karibu chai when you want.
Thank you very much. And you're sure it's tea, eh? If you want to be part
tea.
of the Supamamas WhatsApp community, which has 510 members as we
Yes.
speak, still there's no payment to it.
Yeah.
But we prefer that you're referred by somebody so that we're able to because
connect.
there's always a way men are also trying to enter this. I don't know why.
They want to come to Supamamas.
I think people just wonder, what is this our mom?
The
The women are just
vibe.
happy na wako nini unaangalia nini kwa Supamamas wamepost nini sisi
The
kuambia.
vibe.
So yeah.
I do the WhatsApp group. Is it like that on Facebook?
Facebook is very corporate.
It's more. Oh, okay.
So Facebook, our 17,500, we feed them with what we are doing, inspirational
okay.
things, content, motherhood, business, and all that.
Okay.
So yeah, the inspiration behind Supamamas was to get you and I, who are moms, who are switched on, looking to take over the world and do amazing things.
Yes. Connect.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to be well put together.
It's amazing. When I
Yeah.
was writing my book, Tea with Mom, that's what I found was a challenge for mothers.
What was that?
That lacking support, lacking community, because I think people used to feel you'd sit in that your dera and you just feel unpretty. So I think the fact that people have to look forward to these events, it just makes you feel good, makes
Yeah.
you feel beautiful. It makes you think about yourself.
Yeah.
And the way you do them, like you're starting to notify people 3 months to the event, you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
How will I show up?
Yeah.
How will I look?
Yeah.
You're looking for this color, so you're going to shops. And when you're in those shops, you're
Yeah.
very inspired.
True.
You didn't come to shop for your children,
No.
for your family.
Never thought you can look good in yellow.
And you're like, whoa. And then the whole banter in the group.
Yeah.
And when people are just, I found this dress, there's this shop. I mean, it just gives people good. But I can tell you for sure,
That's
my
good to
mom
know.
came for
Oh, your
only
mother came
one
for? Was it
Mother's Day.
Was it this year or last year?
This is this year.
Oh my gosh.
Since May,
She's
my
still
mom
talking.
is still talking about the event. She wakes up to watch her video.
How we roll out the red carpet. and
How
all.
she was, she has not even imagined, like people
Oh
in
my
Nairobi,
gosh.
she lives
And
in
the
Nyeri.
dancing,
People in
the
Nairobi wake up,
music.
they dress up, and then they just go sit down and enjoy themselves this much. She loved it.
That's
we
wonderful
made
to
her
know.
day. It's still something that, in fact, I told her today I was meeting. She was like, greet that
Aww.
lady. And so many other women, imagine, in Supamamas who
Right.
came to greet her.
Wow.
Some people gave her money.
No.
Yes.
That's
you
fantastic.
know, shout out
As
to
our mom.
Marcella. Yeah, like,
Well done, ladies.
imagine. And she was loved. She sat next to Winnie.
Winnie Aduda,
the
the
brand,
printer.
the brand image consultant who was speaking.
Winnie Taylor.
Yes, she sat next to her. She
She's
told
such a
me,
queen.
I haven't
I
seen a
love that.
beautiful girl.
She's so pretty. Like, she's so pretty.
My mom was like, she was burning me with her beauty. I haven't seen such a beautiful
Burning me with her beauty.
in a long
Wow.
time. She is it was the best thing that happened to my mom this year. It was the best Mother's Day
I
of
love
her
that. Thank you for
lifetime.
that.
Yeah, it
You
was
know,
so beautiful.
Just picking up from what you've said.
yeah,
Support. And maybe
Yeah.
at this point is also to mention that
yeah,
it's easy for us to sit as women, as mothers. And when you think about the word support,
Yes.
support that a mom needs, support that
Yeah.
a mom in business needs,
yes,
sometimes people don't realize how important that support is.
Yes.
And what it feels like not to have that support.
yes,
Yeah? So when you say it like that, having that community of women who surround you,
yes,
sometimes we don't articulate what we are going through, but when somebody picks up the mic
Yeah.
or says something in the group that I'm going through this,
Yes.
you don't know how many other people you are impacting.
yeah,
And this is also to call on, especially for the men who are watching, or the men in our lives.
Yes.
When people or the women go into these spaces,
exactly.
platforms like Supamamas are not trying to spoil women or spoil
No,
mothers
no,
and
no,
get them
no,
to come out
no.
of their... and
They're
it's-
empowering.
yeah, and
Yeah.
empowerment needs the whole society to play a role.
Sure.
We need the men to support us. I always call them he for she.
It's he for she.
Like
That
for
is
me,
what it is, yeah.
for me to pull off an event where your mom comes and she feels the way she feels, and you come through as a business person, you're able to,
Yes.
push your product and empower as well, inspire.
Yes.
My he for she's are the people who sometimes give the go ahead for the sponsorship,
Yes.
for the teams to come through and support what we do.
Yeah. The ones who are signing the checks behind the scenes.
And even the big girls.
Yeah.
So mom empowerment, women empowerment is everybody's business.
Everybody
Needs to get involved, because
Yeah.
if we are okay as moms, so much is okay. The home is okay.
The home is okay. The workplace
Society
is
is okay.
fine. Society
Yeah.
is okay.
Mom is coming to the workplace angry
You know,
because of stuff that happened at home.
exactly. Yeah. And we need everyone to be whole.
Yeah.
What are some of the key themes that you focus on? I know empowerment is big.
Yeah.
I love the business one that now you're focusing on.
Yeah.
What are the main themes, and what are the like the big goals? What do you want to see? What do you want to see at the end of
That's a big question.
of the game?
Do you know, 12 years on, I actually feel like we are just starting.
Yeah,
This is
because
when-
every day is so new,
Oh
new
my
ideas.
gosh, and there's so much to do.
Yeah.
But we can't do everything. So what
Yes.
pillars do we focus on? The first one that over time I found I'm very, very passionate about is mompreneurs. Providing support for moms in business.
Yes, that's
But why moms in business? One, because running an enterprise and running a home at the same time is not easy. By the time you are doing your Zoom and your baby is crying in the background and you are trying to get this $100,000, business, it's not easy. So I like the fact that we support moms in business.
yes,
Every Wednesday on Supamamas, you've seen we have a market day.
yes, I love it.
Leveraging on technology to provide
Yeah.
access to women to come and sell online.
Yes,
And we've had great reviews of people who have done amazing things. People have sold plots.
we are
it's
buying
just
from
amazing.
Supamamas.
Yeah.
When
So
you need a
that's-
service, that's
you
the
will
first place to
never-
go and ask. Yeah.
Yeah. So mompreneurs, moms in business, we are heavy on that.
Yes.
The second one is wellness.
Yes. You're
Getting
big on
moms to
that.
appreciate, yes, that's important for them
Self-care.
to take care of themselves, that then you're able to take care of your mental health.
Yes.
When you take care of your physical health, you're well and you're well overall.
Yes.
Spiritual is debatable, but I think if you're well, somehow you and your maker just connect. Whoever your maker is, you find a way to connect.
Yes.
So wellness is the other one. Self-care is the other one, which is also just part of wellness. That then you are able to go out and buy something
Yes.
without feeling guilty.
Yes.
That I can decide tomorrow I'm going to run in Nakuru and I don't feel guilty, and
Yeah.
next month I decide to run in Afghanistan and it is fine
okay.
because I've left the home front well taken care of. I have support.
Yes.
So I feel free to also take care of myself and live my life to the full
Yes.
because I have a support system.
Yeah.
So moms in business, wellness, self-care, mentorship. We used to do a lot of mentorship way back when, but I'm going to revive that in probably. We used to have, and Supamamas used to have super sisters.
Okay.
So we have you who is good at what you do.
cute.
Let's go and talk to the young girls and show them how awesome being an older woman
like
is.
that.
We still have a lot of things to offer to the world.
Yes.
So mentorship is one of the other things that I'm very passionate about, and as a business, we are passionate about. And then community service.
Yeah.
Very important for us as moms, as women, to give back.
Yes.
And even as business people, I just
Yes.
feel it's the way the world should operate.
Yes.
Finding ways to give back. We've organized events at Langata Women's Prison. We've done the pediatric ward at Kenyatta National Hospital, which was a tough day.
Oh, I love that.
That was tough to see kids
must
going
have been
through cancer, and
Yeah.
you think about your child at home, you actually
Thank
get
God.
to know that you have more than you think you have.
need.
Yeah?
Yes.
Even the women at Langata Women's Prison, they're pretty, and you're thinking, no, she did not do it. There is no way. But these are human beings, so just learning to accept people the way they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, community
And those are
service is the
great
other one that
pillars.
we're very passionate
it's
about.
huge. I see it's a huge, it has, it's a huge ministry.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I feel like almost Supamamas is a ministry because
It is.
you get to hear the impact we've had in terms of, like now the other day you saw the lady that she came to an event, somebody spoke, and she's thinking, that sounds interesting. Let me go online and Google and find out more about this fellowship thing.
Yes.
She applies. Kidogo, she's in the US.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. She's now a Harvard something fellow, 2024, 2025. You get a scholarship and just do amazing things to build your career.
Yeah. The connections are amazing.
The connections are crazy.
It's a rich platform.
Yeah.
And it's so emotional. Like it touches, it connects with people emotionally, because even the topics that people discuss are topics that matter. And there are topics that you may not be able to discuss with anyone else.
Vulnerability.
The vulnerability in the group, people share their stories authentically. It's beautiful.
Do you know? Sorry to interrupt you. Just something on what you've said. It's the beauty of sometimes putting down our masks, even when we do our makeups and all that.
Yeah.
That you can just be yourself.
Yes.
And you're not the only person going through what you're going through.
That's what I love about the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
We can bear our hearts and we speak about everything. And we have found community there in many, many areas. So well done. We celebrate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I said if you've not had it from anyone else, well done.
Thank you very much.
And keep going. And I believe you're going to meet a lot of resources along the way to
Yeah.
do that work, because it's God's work.
It is God's work. You asked the bigger, what's the end goal of what
Yes.
we are doing?
Yes.
I feel it's to go into spaces where we haven't gone into. I mean, we've done Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu. We've done close to 100 empowerment forums.
Yes.
But now thinking about crossing over, it will be interesting to see. Even now, like the way you have the lady in the US.
Yes.
How are the moms in the US? What
Like-
are they? Well, yeah, what switches them on? Can we have some
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
exchange program? How is the woman in Brazil?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mom in Tanzania. I think
Yeah.
there's the mom in Tarakanithi.
Yeah.
There's so much we can learn from each other.
There's so much we can
So
learn.
trying
yeah.
to see how to make all those connections
Yeah,
happen.
and as you can, what I found, because I collected more than 200 stories,
Wow.
what you find, yes, of mothers. So what you find about motherhood is it's very universal. So you'll find that you can actually connect very well with a mom in Zambia.
Fact.
Very well with a mom in Nigeria.
Struggles are the
because
same.
the struggles are the same, very similar.
Yeah.
And we need these communities.
We do.
We need these communities. So well done, Christine.
Thank you.
Before I close, I will ask, how about yourself? Who is Christine as a mother? And your mom?
You want to ask my children?
And your mother? I know, and we shall ask them. In my book, there are kids who wrote about their moms.
Oh my gosh. Interesting to hear what my sons say.
Yeah. Are there things that, tell us just a little bit about your mom and how your mom inspired your own journey?
It's so funny. When you're growing up, you look at your mom in a very different way. Like now I feel like I'm grown up. The way I look at my mom now compared to when I was in my 20s,
Yes.
like we are very similar.
Okay.
So we used to gongana here and there.
When you're a teenager, of course.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I mean, mom, really.
You fun-loving girl.
Aye.
Outgoing, extra.
Aye. But now in my 40s, I look at my mom and I'm thinking, what a wise woman, what a hard-working woman, what a solid woman. I would like to have this and these values that you have.
Yes.
So for me, the influence my mom has had on me is my mom is very organized. My mom is family-oriented. My mom, if she says something, she will do it. Same as my late father.
Yes.
The people who follow through. Like for me, it really bothers me if I tell you I'll be here at 2:32
And you're not
and
there.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
Like my word needs to be
Yeah.
bond. And that's the
Yeah.
way I saw
Your
my
mom.
parents are and my mom are. So that has been a heavy influence on me. My mom's love language, you know, like now having gone to after they've worked very hard, we've gone to USIU, I've gone to the UK, start learning things about love languages.
Yes.
You realize for most
Teach
of
these
these parents, of way back when, love language was food, shelter, clothing.
Yes.
Nobody's coming to hug you like those programs in
Oh, I
Neighbors
love
and I
you,
don't know
flowers.
MTV. No. So eventually, now that I'm older, I understand my mom's love language was just to take care of us. And she did an excellent job
Acts
alongside
of
my
service.
dad. Yes. So now when I look at her, I extend a lot of grace to her. You know the way you have issues, I don't know, my mom didn't let me do what.
Yes.
She did what, she didn't tell me what.
Yeah.
I have none of that. I have no mom trauma, no
Yeah.
mom baggage.
Beautiful.
I don't have any of that.
Beautiful.
My mom is just awesome. She's just solid.
Yeah.
She's really solid.
Because you're the chief of moms, please tell her something.
Mom, I am so sorry for the hard time I gave you when I was 13, 14. As you can see, I have changed. And in front of the world, I'd like to tell you that I really, really love you. And you're absolutely awesome. I appreciate you for your hard work. I appreciate you for everything you've done for us. And even right now, when you send me those M-Pesas and you spoil me, please don't stop. Know that this is symbiotic. I will also continue to send you money, but just know that I love you. Mwah.
Your mom sends you M-Pesa right now. You should be sending her M-Pesa. Ooh,
okay, of course we send her,
each other,
she's thinking, you know,
but
today is
cute.
a good day for my child to just
go for lunch. Ooh, I love that. We love you, Mami. Send me M-Pesa. Christine will give you my number.
I love you, Mami.
Yeah. And now, and what are one thing or two you took from her? You said discipline, keeping time.
Yeah.
Follow through.
Yeah.
That you're applying now in your own motherhood journey.
Spending time with family. Definitely. Because being a mom in business, you're often very, very busy.
Yes.
So I'm very intentional to spend time with my kids. So that for me is very, very important. I learned that from my mom. And then building a community around the family.
And you've decided to create for the whole country, the community.
I'm telling you. For me, I'm heavy on support. So that if I need my kids to be somewhere else, I know they'll be taken care of by family.
And you can have your time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well done on that.
Yeah.
Are there challenges that you faced in running this business?
Can I tell you the common one that people tell you? I know all moms in business will tell you, we need financial
We don't have
support
money,
and all that.
collateral. Kila kitu imeandikwa jina mzee.
You know, these young girls and young boys forget that way back when you wanted to open a bank account, you needed to be signed for by your husband.
Yes, even your ID, you changed it to his name.
I wonder if that changed after Beijing. But maybe
are people
before.
still changing their IDs? Okay, let me not talk badly. So what are the challenges of running business? I know financial, we can't ignore it.
No, it's a big thing.
Funding.
I mean, business is money.
Yes.
Business is money. So for me, the challenges I've faced in business, of course, funding is not easy. We get a lot of revenue from sponsorships.
Yes.
When you have companies struggling, marketing is normally the first budget to be cut.
Yeah.
So then automatically sponsorships then becomes tricky. Then it means, for example, Edna and all the other moms, especially when there's harsh economic times, for them to afford an event ticket is also tricky.
Yes.
So finances are definitely one. And then the older I've become, burnout and fatigue.
Yeah, I think so.
Plus hormones.
Yes.
The other thing, I know we've talked about a lot. We've talked about it in Supamamas. You know, being
hormones
perimenopausal, nobody, and you can start as early as 30s and whatnot.
Yes.
But my point is the energy levels I used to have in my 20s, when I started the 30s. Business in my 30s,
early
and
30s.
Now I could wake up in the morning at 5 and easily do proposals.
Yes.
Right now, sometimes I think when I wake up is
choka.
But I'm able, now my body has changed. I'm able to work late into the night.
Yeah.
Compared to early mornings.
Yeah.
So I think it's the learning to adjust with the seasons of what works. So aging has also been an effect on the business.
Yeah, it is.
And what else? I think it's mainly that. Otherwise, for me, I always say that I run my business on based on miracles.
Yeah, you trust God.
That is one. Opportunity always meets preparation.
Yes.
It's just a fact. It's the way the universe aligns.
You're born ready.
So sometimes he finds me flat-footed, but I'm able to hold myself accountable. I failed here because I was not prepared.
Yes.
Yeah? So even if there's economic downturn, I don't know what, all these things, if I do my part, I put the events together.
Yes.
I do a good job in terms of mobilizing.
Yes.
We are able to keep building our profile.
Yes.
Edna knows somebody who knows somebody. I may not be able to get Safaricom 2.5M, but Edna knows somebody who can give us 250K.
Yes. Kidogo.
So just finding a way, and then it all comes together. And then when I am thinking we need to, for example, now we need to empower moms with teens, because we've worked with you from the time you had a newborn to now.
Yes.
When I put my mind to it, even unless there's a natural calamity, out of almost 100 events, have we ever cancelled? We postponed one because my father passed away.
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
The one for 2022. And there's one that there was El Nino. And I can tell you for sure, before it was cancelled, I slept at the venue. I slept at the venue because in the morning you have to set up. But also I could not go home because the road was cut off by floods.
So you slept at you were like locked in the venue.
But in my mind, I know in the morning we are setting up. So
you were hoping that the rains would subside?
So the only way we didn't set up is because now people could not access the venue.
Oh.
I do not back down.
I haven't seen you cancel.
I do not.
Yeah.
And if I put my name on it, it happens.
Well done.
Yeah.
And that is how we have to, like we just have to push. We just have to keep pushing and have the faith.
That's the only way.
In fact, generally doing business in Kenya is an act of faith.
It is.
Yeah, it is, because you wake up and you have to just keep going.
This is the theory of thoughts, of dots for me. The theory of dots is I might want to cancel an event because that event has only 52 people signed up.
Yes.
Because I'm used to my 100 people plus events.
Yes.
Yeah. But then when I pull off my 52 people event, out of these 52 people who come, I kid you not, I will meet an Edna who knows maybe somebody I've been looking for at Unilever
for so long.
And then it will connect me to my next dot, my next bigger event.
Exactly.
So I always say everything I do joins to the next one. So I cannot afford to not learn the lesson and see what happens next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've done amazing.
Yeah,
they've been amazing. They've been beautiful, purposeful, fun.
Purposeful. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
We dance, we let our hair down, and nobody wants to go home.
It's been amazing.
We are left taking photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are removing flowers and tablecloths. Women are still sitting.
We don't want to go home. Yeah. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christine. We have to do this again because I'm being told our time is up.
Yeah.
We have to do this again and talk more because there are many other themes, especially moms in business.
Yeah.
Wellness, which is a huge concern right now, especially among women.
True.
I remember the first event that we attended, that one where we did when I was pregnant, they were talking about postpartum. So I became aware of postpartum while I was pregnant.
Fantastic.
I didn't know about it.
Fantastic.
And I met mothers who were talking about, I was actually sitting next to one.
Wow.
And she was telling me her journey. And it was very important for me. So at least post-birth, I could check myself.
Yeah,
and I was
so
very
when you're
aware.
off, something is different. And why?
And even here at her space, we brought someone to speak about it.
Done.
Because it's something that we should do as mothers. And a lot of mothers are affected by it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
What I wanted you to do in your closing remarks is just to say maybe 3 areas where you would tell a mom out there how can she find support or how can she thrive as a mother and also in her business within the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
To all the moms who are watching us right now, mine is to tell you 3 important things. Number 1, it's important for you to invest in your mental health. And how you do that is just to find time to carve out, to do stuff that you like, to take a break. We are so busy taking care of everybody else. Sometimes it's so easy to put ourselves in the back burner. Please take a break when you can. And it's okay for you to take a break.
Yeah.
Number 2, so important for you if you are a mom in business or you're employed, please continue to upskill, look for opportunities to grow your skill. Just because we are 30, 40, 50 does not mean our lives are coming to an end. We can work until we are 99. We have God-given gifts. Please continue to invest in yourself so you can earn the big monies that you deserve. Money is important. Nobody should ever lie to you. Number 3, very important for you to support yourself with community. The way to thrive is for you to have a community around you. Make sure that you've invested in, in a help that can support you at home, children at home who can also support maybe the older ones, a partner. Just see how you can find a way to work together with your siblings, and also just plugging into platforms like Supamamas. Even with mom, when you guys have the stuff that you're doing, just plug into a community where you can walk the journey of motherhood with other moms. For you to be part of Supamamas, like I mentioned, there is no membership. You can check us out on Facebook, Supamamas. We always share the many things that we do, the events which are upcoming. You can always follow our pages, Supamamas on Facebook, Supamamas on Instagram, Supamamas on Twitter. We've just entered TikTok. We don't have a lot of videos there, but we are learning and trying to see how we can capture the younger moms. We'll come up with videos and see if we can keep up. Though there's a trend coming up every week, but we'll try and keep up, and we hope the younger moms can also come through and get support from the older moms. So plug into Supamamas. If you want to join the WhatsApp community, you can let Edna know. And then, yeah, we can see how to vet you and see how you can come on board so we can support you in your motherhood journey where you do not need to lose yourself,
Yeah.
where it's okay for you to have goals and ambitions. It's okay to take care of yourself physically, travel around like some of us, run, walk, hike, do whatever it takes. As long as you're a wholesome person, what's important is that you're well
Yes.
and that you're purposeful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, Supamama to the world. Well done,
Thank you
Christine.
for having me.
Thank you so much. Our audience, that was Christine Khasinah of Supamamas. You have to join Supamamas. You have to be in that community. You have to join us in that place where we have so much fun.
Yeah.
Christine is vibes, so we'll bring her back. We'll bring
you.
you back
I'm
again
honored.
here. Yeah. So thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye.